Hello, I'm Jaydon. I'm the head of legal updates at the Legal Amity, and today we're doing another Insider Info series with Abbie Rawat. Abbie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I am Abbie. I'm a third-year law student at Liverpool, and I'm one of the campus representatives for the University of Law this year.
Brilliant. So we've got a few questions about the University of Law and their LPC and the impact of the SQE. So one question that has come up a lot is, how is the LPC structured in terms of lectures and seminars?
Yeah, so it's actually quite simple, but it just depends on what timetable people are on. So you can have a 4-day or a 2-day timetable. I think the 2 days if you study part-time, and the 4-day is if you study full-time. There's also going to be the online option, so that will differ, but that just depends on the situation with COVID. So you have to attend all of your workshops that you have in a week. They're compulsory. It might differ if you've got mitigating circumstances for some reason, but that can be sorted when you're actually on the course. So you have to attend 4 days a week if you are on the full-time course, unless there's revision weeks or holidays. And then the average student day will normally consist of one workshop a day, which I think are about 2 hours long. And then if you're on the 2-day timetable, you have 2 workshops in the day. So you have 4 workshops a week. And then from time to time, they'll do additional lectures or skills sessions, but they will all just be announced as and when. And they normally won't last any longer than an hour if they are added on.
Okay, yeah, brilliant. So, at least it's not too intense for some people. Obviously, it's an intense year, but at least it's not going to be too full on all hours of the day, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's quite good.
They expect you to do a lot of independent, library revision, that kind of thing.
Yeah, which hopefully everyone will be used to by the time they come to do it anyway. What does the SQE mean in term for like the LPC graduates? Does it affect their chance to get a training contract?
No, absolutely not. For anybody who might not know, sorry, my washing machine's kicked in. For anybody who might not know what the SQE is, I'll just give a really brief overview. It's basically a new 4-part process to becoming a solicitor, to qualifying as a solicitor, and it's being introduced from September 2021. So you need a degree in any subject. I assume it might be 2-2 or above, but that will just depend on the provider. So you need a degree. Then you'll need to pass the SQE1 and the SQE2, which the SQE1 is made up of multiple choice questions. I think there's 2 papers and there's quite a few MCQs on there. And then SQE2 will test you on practical skills, and it's just a set number of exams on those. And then after that, you need a minimum of 2 years qualifying work experience. So this is kind of where the training contract element will come in. So you could perhaps do your full 2 years at one provider, at one law firm, or you can split it up to 4 amounts of 6 months. So you could do 4 different work experiences, and it would all add up. And then after that, you have to then, I think, apply to the SRA and show them that you are of satisfactory quality and that you would make a good solicitor, and then you'll be fully qualified. So no, it won't affect current LPC students or students who are graduating now, because if you pass the LPC now, you can still continue to qualify under the current route. And I think actually the University of Law will run their LPC route until 2026. That will be the earliest, but they'll start to cut it off. But if you're already studying or you've already accepted an offer, you can still continue on the current route for a number of years. But there's actually a really good webinar that I think it was the Dean of Guildford and Reading. She has done a webinar on the SQE and what it means for, all potential routes. So I'll send over the link and you can maybe share it with this video so people can watch that if they want.
Yeah, definitely. I'll make sure that the link gets sent out or posted on social media as well. Why the University of Law over other providers?
Well, I am biased, but they have much smaller classes, as far as I'm aware, compared to other providers. And these classes are taught by, they're taught by solicitors and barristers who have practiced but have now decided to teach. So it's the knowledge that you get is literally, you know, firsthand. They can tell you all about their firsthand experiences, and it just means that you get a really good insight alongside your studies into the actual career, you know, the kind of sectors that you might want to go into. And also ULaw also provides loads of great opportunities for you to do alongside your studies. So mock trials, you know, they do practice interviews with you. They've got a wide range of connections. So their network is literally so vast that I think you can go in and have loads of, you know, one-on-one talks with the careers team, and they can really help you decide if you're stuck on what you want to do, or they can try and put you into connection with the links that they've got.
Yeah, I think the good thing about the LPC is that because of the practical element of it as well, it does help a lot of people be able to put their law degree, or if they didn't know, you know, the SQE, will be able to have like that practical experience as well for the future, because there is a big difference between learning the law as an undergrad and then being like a trainee or a solicitor in the future as well. So having that, you know, practical experience with, you know, the tutors who are ex-professionals as well will definitely help people, you know, get the best of their, you know, out of the, you know, the best experience out of it as well. So a common question around the SQE, because obviously that is still very underway, and although it's been confirmed now, there's still many questions that people don't know the answers to. So a common question is, will the SQE actually be eligible for student finance?
Yes, so ULaw will be offering a wide range of different programs, and some of these will have master's awards attached to them, some won't. So some will just be, you know, like the straight SQE. Some will give you the option to, you know, maybe add an MSc or an LLM onto it. The programs that have the master's awards attached to them will be eligible for funding, because you might be able to get the postgrad master's loan from student finance. But I would just say, if people don't want to add on a master's award, the SQE is a lot less expensive than the current LPC. So the total cost for both exams, you have to pay for each exam separately. Both of the cost of the exams is £3,980 in total, and that divides to, the SQE1 is £1,558 and the SQE2 is £2,422. They aren't too sure just yet if you have to, if you for some reason failed an exam, if you would then have to pay again, if you would have to pay the full amount to resit it, or if you just pay a resit price. But there will be options for student finance. It just depends if people want to study masters alongside it, as you can do on the LPC currently.
Yeah, I was about to say that. So it's quite similar in terms of the LPC, that you can get the finance if you study the masters alongside it.
Yeah. Okay,
then that's brilliant then. So thank you for the, you know, a chat to us today about the LPC and the effects the SQE has on the LPC, and, you know, in terms of studying as well. So I'd like to thank you for your time on behalf of the Legal Amity.
It's all right. Thanks for having me.
It's okay. I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, speak to you later.
Bye.